the whole thing is getting tougher and tougher. Mali cancels all colonial agreements with France, seeks complete autonomy. Mali's military junta led by Colonel Assimi Gota has cancelled all the 11 post-independence agreed. The country, alongside 13 other French-speaking countries, signed with France. There have been speculations that spate of coup d'etat in francophone countries, which started in Mali and moved speedily to Burkina Faso, Guinea, Sudan, Chad and Niger, is not unconnected to the stringency of the 11 agreements. The Ghana reported, what interests us today among these 11 agreements is the 10th, which says that the 14 countries of the CFA zone through the agreements are not authorized to have a military alliance with other countries and also not authorized to buy military equipment in another European country without the authorization of France. That is why Mali has been blocked until today, but the situation has been unblocked. Mali can now freely cooperate with all the planet's countries without asking France for permission. Mali has boldly redefined her situation, establishing herself as sovereign state. If such arguments are not redefined or suspended, the assumption that France has over the years unduly interfered in the democratic process of these colonies for exploitation will further plunge Africa into military rulership. The report stated further, that is why we do not stop denouncing this colonization, which has now been practiced since 1960 by interposed persons, that is to say by leaders of their choices whom they support and whom they protect, by imposing dictatorship on them in front of their own people. If truly military intervention in politics is informed by moves to break from the shackles of dominance and bad governance, there may be a zoom. These agreements are listed below. The colonial debt to repay the benefits of colonization. Secondly, the automatic confiscation of national financial reserves. 3. The right of first refusal on any raw or natural resources discovered in the country. 4. Priority to French interests and companies in public procurements and public tenders. 5. Exclusive right to produce or provide military equipment and train military officers of the colonies. The sixth one is the right for France to deploy troops and intervene military in the country to defend its interests. The obligations, which is the seventh one, to make French the official language, the country and the language for education. And 8, there is obligation to use the CFA franc of the France colonies in Africa. 9, the obligation to send France an annual balance sheet and a report of the state of reserves. No report, no money. Number 10 is renounce any military alliance with other countries unless authorized by France. And the 11th one is the obligation to ally with France in the events of war or global crisis, to ally with them. I don't understand. Are they a sovereign country? If they were colonial masters, have they not gotten their freedom? Because I don't even know much. Please let us know in the comment section, because when all these things, these are the written ones that are known with these people. What of Nigerians? Do we know the unwritten ones that are unwritten, how will I put it, agreements they had with Nigeria? Because you see, what is happening in Nigeria is so secretive that you begin to wonder that there's something going on. But these ones are even known. Okay, this is beginning of new Africa. Bravo to Mali. That is to say, Mali is still ruled by France, yet to get independence. Exactly. Now tell me how the citizens will not support the people that is fight, or people that are fighting to liberate them from post-colonization. Can you believe that such engagement exists? Likewise, if the one that Britain signed with Nigeria and others are to be made public, you will not believe your eyes. Exactly. Exactly. Is it not the ones that we know? We know nothing about what is happening in Nigeria or with Nigeria and the Britain. What is the difference between the old agreements and recolonization? That is one hell of an exploitation, if any exists. Wow, what is impressive. I hope that is that Nigeria will also wake up from this bondage of colonization and uncuriosity democracy. I think the real independence has come for the francophone country like Mali. What of Nigeria? What are the conditions given by the colonies, if any? How can we move out of them? Let us take example. How can you claim independence since 1960? With these conditions, you were never independent at all. Gradually, the truth is coming out. If you see the post-independence agreement between Britain and Nigeria, you will realize why everything about this country is scammed. NATO is something else. Nigeria is controlled by British colonial using remotes, but we Biafra need to have our freedom from Nigeria. When somebody is saying that slavery, some people are slaves, you should now understand better what they mean by that. If somebody has gotten his independence since 1960, and yes, you still have some condition tied to it, that is not a freedom or independence in the real sense. So guys, what do you think? Let's know in the comment section. Thanks.